The little three with big car price tags. And here's the Buick you're selling at little car prices. Now that can mean extra sales for you, extra dollars for you. It's up to you to make those extra sales by giving every prospect the full story of the special, the full story of the special's big advantages. Big car appearance, big car comfort and convenience, big car performance and ride, and big car extras that are standard equipment, all at little three price levels.
Appearance is important because your prospect wants a car that will look as smart next year as it does today.
The styling of the 1958 Chevy will catch the eye of a lot of people. But Chevy prospects are your prospects, and at similar prices or even less, you have a lot more to offer. The 58 Ford is merely a slightly warmed over 57. All Ford has for 58 is a new grille and new taillights. Plymouth for 58 has even less, new trim and new prices. Suddenly, it's 1957. But Buick is dramatically new, dynamically different. Any way your prospect looks at it, Buick's got it. Consider grills, flimsy stamped sheet metal. Plymouth got rid of that dull metal lower grille, replaced it with a painted splash guard. Buick's new grille looks substantial, is substantial. Made in two parts, it's solid die-cast, chrome-plated and polished for lasting brilliance. The Dynastar grille is functional, too. All that black space is air space, and the full width opening means better air circulation for lower underhood temperatures. Consider headlight trim. No chrome on any of the little three. Ford headlight trim is just plain paint. The others are dull-looking metal. And Plymouth buries its parking and turn lights so deep under the headlamp hood it's difficult to see. The B-58's bold headlamp design is distinctively different, distinctively Buick. From the graceful curve of the sweep spear around the headlamp hood to the gleam of the twin chrome headlight rims, Buick's smart elegance will appeal instantly to your prospects. So point it out. Buick's parking and turn light is away from the headlights, far out at the edge of the car so drivers approaching from the side can see it. Plymouth's bumper is thin and flimsy looking. Buick's bumper is massive, as strong as it looks, for solid protection to the grille and the car. The side trim shows how Ford and Plymouth both cut corners, thin, poorly fitted, and skimpy. Buick's long lowness is emphasized by the well-fitted, graceful sweep spear. This is styling you can sell.
That's the way they stack up on the outside. The big special and the little three. Now, let's look inside.
You can tell at a glance that Ford materials and workmanship aren't up to Buick standards. Where Ford uses cloth, it's of noticeably poor quality, carelessly installed. Plymouth interiors are no better. Badly cut, poorly fitted upholstery, and wide use of plastics stamp Plymouth indelibly cheap. The headliner in Plymouth is made of pressed board, a hard material that echoes and amplifies already harsh road noises to an uncomfortable level. Buick's luxury comes from lavish use of durable, attractive fabrics set off with color-mated cordovine and handsome modern patterns. Everywhere your prospect looks, he'll see materials and craftsmanship far beyond the price tag. Now this is quality you can sell. Contrast the gaping, poor-fitted moldings in Ford with Buick's carefully made and fitted moldings, or this chrome windshield frame that doesn't match the curve of the Plymouth roof, with Buick's perfectly matched and carefully fitted molding. Now, after all, craftsmanship is vital to the appearance of the car, and Buick's traditional craftsmanship yields the look of luxury that will give your prospect pride of ownership every year he drives his Buick.
Now, comfort and convenience. Another of Buick's big car advantages you can sell over the little three. Consider roominess.
This average-sized man is sitting in a 58 Ford. A Ford's 33-inch headroom just isn't enough for comfort. Plymouth brags about its 35-inch headroom, but it's a snare and a delusion. Plymouth gives the driver no more actual headroom than Ford because he sits up on a stiff, hard seat, his head always close to the roof. The Ford front seat is uncomfortably thin and stiff all the way across, too. The Plymouth seat is too thin and hard in the center for comfort, and it's so close to the floor it forces the driver to keep his legs almost horizontal, a tiring position. But the Special offers big car comfort, true passenger roominess. The Special's 35-inch headroom gives the driver ample space overhead. Then Buick's seat is deep, soft, and comfortable. Its full thickness permits full springing and padding. It's high enough for fatigue-free driving. Its softness actually stretches Buick's headroom. And because the Dynaflow transmission tunnel slopes almost to the floor before it reaches the seat, Buick's front seat is as thick, deep, soft, and comfortable in the center as it is at the sides.
Driver convenience is as important as comfort, and neither gets much consideration in Ford.
The Ford glove compartment is at the far right end of the dash, out of the driver's reach. And the compartment isn't full size. Space is lost because the Ford heating duct passes through the compartment. And Ford's under-dash heater has 3 stiff operating controls to be adjusted and readjusted to keep passengers from freezing or roasting. The Ford instrument cluster is visible only because Ford cuts 1/3 of the circle out of the horn ring. Awkward for the average driver. Ford uses lights instead of gauges for oil pressure and generator. Now, this system is fine if you want to know about trouble after it's happened. Ford uses tiny, hard-to-see turn indicator lights, widely separated. Ford's instruments and indicator lights seem to be placed for geometric pattern rather than driver convenience. Now, here's the driver's eye view of the Plymouth panel with the same kind of driver inconvenience. Plymouth puts its tiny glove compartment out of the driver's reach, too, and low where the door can bang the knees of passengers. Plymouth's one ashtray is an awkward reach for the driver. Plymouth's under-dash heater has these old-style defroster outlets, forcing the driver to fit his driving position to the area they clear. To make Plymouth's instruments visible, they had to cut the horn ring to half a circle, even more inconvenient than Ford. And here again, corners are cut with lights instead of real gauges. But Plymouth even goes a step further. By eliminating one turn light indicator, Plymouth leaves the driver in the dark if he makes a mistake. Plymouth's panel is typical of the Little Three's lack of quality, the lack of planning and consideration for driver and passenger. But Buick's instrument panel has the look of quality and the feel of convenience for driver and passenger. The centrally located glove compartment is easily reached by anyone in the front seat. The door opens perfectly level, providing a tray for refreshments, and it's extra large for the trip needs of an entire family. No awkward reaching, no spilling ashes. 2 ashtrays, convenient for driver and passengers, are standard on Buick. Buick's heater controls with safety rubber inserts are easily operated, readily accessible. They quickly adjust to flood the car with draftless, comfortable warmth through Buick's perimeter heating system. And for zero-weather foot comfort for backseat passengers, the exclusive underseat radiant heater is another standard feature on Buick. Buick's clear, uncomplicated instrument cluster is designed to be read at a glance. And the full horn ring doesn't interfere with vision and enables the driver to sound the horn no matter what the position of the wheel. And Buick's accurate, easy-to-read gauges warn the driver before it's too late. Even Buick's easy-to-see arrow-shaped turn indicators were designed with the driver in mind.
When it comes to performance and ride, none of the Little Three can compare to Buick's big car luxury. We'll give you that sales story after the operator turns the record.
Buick's peak of power performance starts right up front with a B12,000 engine. It's Buick's exclusive vertical valve V8 with center firing spark plugs for unrivaled pep and long life. It's the industry's most efficient power plant, according to one of the nation's largest independent gasoline research laboratories. The B12,000 engine is advanced as far as the octane ratings of our nation's fuel will permit. This means top performance with maximum economy. It assures your prospect the power he needs when he needs it. The B12,000 power is transmitted to the wheels through two great Dynaflow transmissions, giving your prospect a choice. The improved variable pitch Dynaflow that lets the driver switch the pitch for the power to pass, and the all-new triple turbine flight pitch Dynaflow with the infinitely variable stator that adjusts the pitch instantly, automatically, for the right combination of power and economy for every driving situation. Flight pitch Dynaflow is so efficient, there is no need for low. So new, it has a built-in transmission brake to slow the car downgrades. Both great Dynaflow transmissions will help you sell Buick, because Dynaflow is the smoothest transmission in the industry. Dynaflow is the transmission that transmits a smooth surge of power to the wheels without the jarring upshifts and downshifts common to other automatic transmissions. The Dynaflow selector lever is naturally located, convenient for fingertip selection of the driving range, even with the driver's hands on the wheel. Dynaflow's selector lever has automatic stops in the most frequently used driving ranges. It's easier to use than any other type.
Besides adding convenience for the driver, Dynaflow's smooth transfer of power is an important point of driving comfort. So demonstrate it to your prospects.
And you can demonstrate the comfort of Buick's Miracle Ride. The Rotoflow torque tube is the basis for Buick's Boulevard smoothness. And it's still exclusive with Buick. Buick's torque tube takes up the thrust of the drive shaft, absorbs the twisting force of the axle. Buick's all-around coil springing is thus free to do just one job: smooth out the road. And for 1958, Buick has introduced Air Ride, true air suspension with passengers and car riding on 4 columns of air for variable rate springing comfort that adds new dimension to Buick's Miracle Ride. And of course, the Special's big car size adds a lot to riding comfort. The Special has a long wheelbase, as much as 4 inches longer than the Little 3, and that means comfort. Weight is important to ride, too. Gives a car stability, gives the driver confidence through security. And look how the Special leads, with big car weight for big car comfort.
Selling Buick's big car extras, standard on the Special, is the way to clinch your close. The Special offers so much more than the Little 3.
Buick uses safety plate glass all around the car, rear window, all side windows, as well as the windshield. The extra convenience of crank-operated vent windows for positive adjustment. The big trunk, well planned for maximum usable luggage space with no luggage-damaging spike, as in Plymouth. Wires are safely enclosed in conduits, and Buick's gas filler pipe goes under the floor of the trunk. Thick fiberglass soundproofing under the hood, and extra insulation and sound-deadening material throughout the car. Rain moldings that run back beyond the doors to make sure no water will drip in to stain treasured upholstery. And Buick gives the convenience of a foot-operated parking brake, set with tip-toe touch, released with fingertip pressure.
Buick means quality, driving comfort, and pleasure. Solid value. So much more in Buick for so little more.
Based on factory-suggested retail prices, Buick's 46R is only $175 more than Chevrolet. The special is only $155 more than the Ford Fairlane. The special is only $153 more than Plymouth Belvedere. Now, those figures really mean your prospect can own and drive Buick for only $58 more down payment than Chevrolet, $51.66 more down than on Ford, and only $51 more down than on Plymouth. The special costs only $5.32 more a month than Chevrolet on a 24-month contract, only $4.77 more than Ford, and only $4.39 more than Plymouth. Use these figures. Make them sell for you. The difference is less than a pack of cigarettes a day. Here's another angle. The little three are putting out high-priced models. Compare their prices. The Buick Special Convertible lists at $3,041. Chevrolet's Impala Convertible lists at $2,973.20, only $67 less than Buick. The Plymouth Fury, a hardtop, not a convertible, lists at $3,066.50. And Ford's Skyliner convertible sells for $3,172.69. And none of these cars has the big car quality, luxury, and prestige of Buick.
So go after little three prospects. Show them and sell them Buick.
Sell them Buick's appearance, Buick's comfort and convenience, Buick's performance and ride, and Buick's big car extras standard on the special. Then show them, dollar for dollar, Buick's their best buy. For so little extra, they get so much more real driving pleasure, so much extra value. Use all your sales ammunition to prove to your prospects, when better automobiles are built, Buick will build them. And they're building them now.